Have you seen and read about the recent controversy at the Olympics that's making headlines everywhere? It involves a boxing match between Algeria's Iman Khalif and Italy's Angela Carini. This incident involves more than just a sports controversy. Let's clean the clutter with an analysis. It's time to fix your focus. The controversy began with the women's 66 kg preliminary boxing match at the Paris Olympics. Iman Khalif from Algeria, who has a track record of 37/9 with 5 knockouts, defeated Angela Carini from Italy in just 46 seconds. Despite Khalif's impressive performance, Carini's conduct during and after the match raised many eyebrows. She clearly displayed unsportsmanship-like behavior by refusing to shake hands with Khalif, and later attributed her defeat to gender issues. And then she breaks down, and then she goes and says that she's never been punched so hard before, ever, and she makes it entirely a gender issue. And look at the way this entire story gets framed. Yeah? It makes people believe that Iman had never fought before. It's the first time she's fighting. It's the first time we see a man and a woman in a boxing ring. That's the framing of the whole news based on the conduct of Angelina Carini in the ring and outside the ring. I mean, Iman has a track record of 35/9. It's not a great record. In fact, there's an interview of the female boxer who defeated Iman in the previous match that Iman played. But the way Angelina Carini made it sound that she has never been hit like this before, as if she is fighting a man for the first time on ring. And this is where it starts. This claim was quickly picked up by the La Gazzetta dello Sports, an Italian newspaper, and amplified by Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, who exactly parroted Carini's statement without really verifying any of the facts. Now, this obviously led to a social media storm with high-profile individuals such as J.K. Rowling, Jack Paul, Logan Paul, and Martina Navratilova, and obviously later Joe Rogan and Trump weighing in based on a single picture that made Khalif appear masculine. This is a reaction from J.K. Rowling, okay? And she is actually looking at this picture and making a visual analysis, looking at Iman, seeing Iman as a man, and that's it. That's all it takes. And she just goes on a tirade about men's right and how Iman's smirk is like a man. Did she even check who Iman was? Did she even check any of the facts which really matters in this kind of a deduction from a picture? Enjoying the distress of a woman he just punched in the head and whose life ambition he just shattered. How about Iman's ambition and life? So there's no value of it. Not even a value which requires somebody to even check if Iman has ever been identified herself or by anybody as a transgender. No. This was picked up later by Martina Navratilova, and obviously this goes on. And Martina Navratilova is saying that it's a travesty and a mockery of all Olympic sports. Oh, come on. And then who picks this story up? Fox News. This is a story on Fox News Instagram account, and it's nothing to do with the sports, nothing to do with who Iman is, and it just goes on a very different tangent. You know what?
If I could implore you, a vote for Kamala is a vote against your daughter's future. I see lots of people on social media saying they will be voting for Kamala because she is a...
Your daughter should be proud of somebody like Iman, coming from the kind of background that she is coming from, the struggle that she has gone through. If you are a woman, you should be proud of what Iman has gone through to reach this stage. And you're using this whole framing, this wrong framing, for your own political gains. Obviously, I don't blame the politicians to be honest, because that's what they wait for. That's what people like Trump wait for, is just to highlight a lie and use it for their own benefit. This is an excerpt of
They want
Trump's
to have
interview.
men playing in women's sports. You saw the boxer today, the Italian female boxer, just
How is it
saying, I
possible
can't
that the
be
Olympic
two
Committee allowed
shots.
that?
2 shots. She pulled away. She said, I can't fight this.
40 seconds in.
Well, she got hit with 2 jabs, and a jab is not supposed to be that bad. I mean, I love the stuff, but I'm not used to taking jabs. It's not my thing, but I will tell you, 2 jabs, and she said, no more, I don't want, because she got hit so hard. She said, I've never been hit like that before.
Never been hit like that before. And this is how it will remain. This is how this entire story will be framed forever. People would share this news again and again. Now, these judgments were passed without any substantial evidence, just visual assumptions. The backlash was immediate and severe. It was so bad that within a day after seeing the damage being done to Khalif and boxing, Carini issued an apology. But by then, the harm was already inflicted. It is crucial to clarify that Iman Khalif is not transgender. She has always been a woman, never competed as a man, and has no history of testosterone-related issues. This incident clearly exemplifies how misinformation and snap judgment can cause widespread damage. Now let's dive deeper into the politics behind this controversy. The real issue lies in the conflict between the International Boxing Association (IBA) and the Paris Olympics. The Paris Olympics body is managing the boxing events. The IBA, which was responsible for the earlier disqualification of Khalif and another Taiwanese boxer, Li Yunting, last year, is a highly discredited body. Their test for eligibility was suspicious and lacked transparency. According to the Washington Post, the IBA claimed that Khalif and Lin had XY chromosome. No proper evidence or procedural details were provided. The IBA, led by Umar Kremlev, has a history of corruption and scandals, including dubious judging and bribery, which led the IOC to take control of the Olympic boxing. Kremlev, known for his close ties to the Russian interests, have further muddied the waters with a lot of inflammatory statements. The IBA's credibility is highly questionable, especially considering their lack of transparency in testing. In contrast, the Paris Olympic body, overseen by the IOC, does not test for gender and has stated that there was no evidence to disqualify Khalif. The IOC's involvement was meant to ensure fair competition. But the damage from the IBA's actions still cast a shadow over the athletes like Khalif. This conflict between the two bodies highlights the need for better governance, highlights the need for better transparency in sports organizations. Just look at this. This is a report which goes into Iman's house, and her father is talking about and showing official document, which shows that she has always been a female her entire life.
Le 2 ماي 1992 خليف إيمان. هاي وين البنت؟
أنثى.
هاي وين البنت أنثى عقرة ها. هذا ما يكذبش، هذا راها في 99 سجلوا فيه. هذو أعداء الله هذا. هذو اللي راهم يكذبوا ودايرين عليها حملة شرسة. هاي وين.
Like all the struggle that she has gone through, the kind of fight that she has fought to reach this stage, it is completely discredited. Oh, she is a male. That's how she has reached this stage. Everybody is highlighting, oh my God, how the Italian boxer, is so great for facing this kind of a fight with so much grace and all of that. All I can say is that she was the most ungracious fighter ever on the boxing ring. To behave in such a manner and to get off and just lie why she got defeated in the first place. And then if you look at the support that Iman has been getting even before this fight. This is a report from AP, and this is the video which they have released on what kind of fans were rooting for Iman from the first match, from this match itself. All the online abuse that she has received is only going to bring in more supporters for her. This is her statement. I mean, look at the grace that she exhibits after all this filth that has come her way.
كان شعوب العالم متمسكين بالمبادئ الأولمبية حسب الميثاق الأولمبي وابتعاد عن.
She's reminding of the Olympian Charter to people, to other athletes, to Angela Carini, because a statement like that can destroy people, can destroy people's thoughts and spirit.
ناس يفرق شعوب. أنا بديت منذ صغري وأنا طموحة هدفي الأولمبياد. أنا هنا من أجل حلمي. إن شاء الله نستطيع من تحقيق حلمي والذهاب بأحسنه.
I mean, really, like hats off to her. And even though Angelina Carini came back later saying that she was sorry, and she was sorry for Iman, and she was sorry of how she conducted, how many of you think, all the people who went on a tirade against her being a man is going to come out and say sorry? Are we going to see Elon Musk saying sorry? Has he ever said sorry for any of the lies that he has spread on his own platform? How should people, especially those with large platforms and large followers, conduct themselves to avoid such damaging situations? First, we need accountability. We need accountability from public figures who spread misinformation. When people like J.K. Rowling, the Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, or even Elon Musk make unfounded claims, they should be held responsible for the damage. Moreover, the media organizations need to be more critical and act more responsibly. They should verify facts before amplifying controversial claims. This incident shows the danger of taking bad faith actors to their word. We as consumers of information should be more disconcerting about what we believe and what we share. This controversy reminds us that misinformation and irresponsible use of platforms can have severe consequences. It's crucial to be critical of the information we consume and share. Public figures and media outlets need to act responsibly and verify facts before making any statements. Remember, we all have a role to play in promoting truth and reducing division. If you found this discussion insightful, please share it and join the conversation. Together, we can build a more connected and informed world.